Hi class! For today's video, we're going to discuss about angles. And here are the objectives that we're going to attain. 1. Illustrate and define angles. 2nd, name and identify the parts of an angle. Last, illustrate the different kinds of angles, acute, right, and obtuse. First, what is angle? An angle is formed by two non-collinear rays that have a common endpoint, and that endpoint is the vertex of the angle, and each ray is the side of the angle. I have here two rays. The first ray here is ayan, and the second here is here. So, napapansin nyo, we have two rays, and two rays intersect each other. And the intersection is called as the endpoint, and that endpoint is the vertex. And these rays are the sides. O, diba? This is the vertex, yung intersection of the two rays, and those rays are the side of the angle. And meron tayong angle here. The symbol for angle is ito. Ayan. Ayan ang itsura. Lagi titingnan nyo. Tatandaan ang symbol for angle ito. Yan. Yung two rays kanina, ang tawag natin dyan ay side. Side ng ating angle. And ito ang ating vertex, yung intersection ng ating dalawang ray. How to name and identify a parts of an angle. So, paano natin papangalanan? An angle is named using a number, the vertex, or the vertex with a point on each side. Next, identifying the parts of an angle. So, I have here a figure, and it has 3 points, point D, E, and F. Meron din tayong number dito, which is 1. Identify muna natin yung vertex. Since we have here two rays, ito yung ray, si ray ED and ray EF, at nagkaroon sila ng intersection, and it creates point E. So, our vertex is E. How about the sides? Yung sides na tinutukoy, yun yung rays. We have ray ED here. We have two ways to write to name a ray. We have to write the word RAY for ray and the points, ray ED. Or ito, yung symbol ng ray, tapos nasa ibaba nun yung points, si E at si D. Another sides, we have ray EF. So those are the sides for this figure, ray ED and ray EF. How to name an angle? We can name an angle using a number. The vertex of the angle or the vertex with a point on each side of the angle. So, here are the possible names of the angle. Start with naming an angle using a number. So, may nakikita ba tayong angle dito? May number ba ron? Ito, si 1. So, we have now angle 1. Second, vertex of the angle. Vertex. So, yung vertex, makikita siya sa intersection ng endpoint ng dalawang ray. That will be si E. Si angle E.
You can also name an angle by
Vertex with a point on each side of the angle. Ibig sabihin, si vertex ay nasa middle nung dalawang points nung sides. Manggagaling yung points na yun galing sa ray.
yung
Sa side ng ating angle. So, ito yung vertex. Dapat ito daw ay nasa gitna. Titingin ngayon tayo sa side. Ito. Yung points na makikita sa ray is si point D at si point F. So, those are the points na makikita sa sides ng ating angles. Now, start muna tayo kay D. Point D, connect kay point E, co-connect kay point F. Therefore, we have angle DEF. Now, pwede rin naman mag-start si F, tas mag-end kay D. Basta, ang vertex natin ay nasa gitna. So, we have point F, point E, point D. Therefore, we have angle FE. ED. Those are the names of the angles that we have in our figure. Take note, we cannot name the angles as EDF. Ito yon, EDF or EFD or DFE. Kasi si D at si F are not the vertex of the angle. Ano bang vertex? Si E. So, dapat lagi nasa gitna si E kasi siya yung vertex. We always write the vertex in the middle of these letters. Another example of naming an angle. So, let's start with using a number. We have a number here. So, angle 1. Start tayo kay angle 1. Ano yung nakapalibot na points dito sa angle 1? Points I, M, and E. Let's name these points as an angle. We have now angle I, M, and E.
Let us start naman with
With point E. So, we have angle E, M, I. That will be the angle name. Since tapos na tayo dito naman tayo sa points TMI. Si points TMI, pwede rin siyang magkaroon ng angle dyan. So, ang angle natin dito ay si T, M, at si I. Kasi ang vertex natin ay si M. We have angle TMI. Also, we have angle IMT. Now, tapos na tayo dito sa baba, tapos na rin tayo dito sa kabila, meron naman tayo dito. Pwede rin ito. Itong points TME could create an angle. So, points TME, we have an angle of angle TME. Also, angle EMT. Class, napansin nyo ba yung angle M, yung vertex natin ay hindi natin nilagay? Kasi po, we cannot name the angles as angle M because there is more than one angle whose vertex is M.
in identifying the parts of an angle in a plane separates the plane into three sets of points: the angle itself, the interior of the angle, and the exterior of the angle. A point is in the interior of an angle if it does not lie on the angle itself, and it lies on the segment whose endpoints are on the sides of the angle.
Interior and exterior. Tapos, pag sinabing interior, makikita yung points sa loob. Pag sinabing exterior, sa labas makikita yung points. Sa labas ng ating angle. Kapag sinabi namang side, pag nakita mo yung points, diyan sa dalawang ray na yan, ibig sabihin, ang tawag sa points nun ay sides on the angle. At itong buong to ay angle.
Let's have an example. We have here an interior of angle TMI.
So, ito yung angle. At ang vertex nila ay M. Pag sinabing interior, ano yung points na nasa loob ng TMI pero wala sa side of the angle? That will be point N. How about the exterior? Angle I, M, E. Yan yon. So, points niya ay I, M, E. Pag sinabing exterior, wala sa loob o sa side ng ating angle IME. That will be points T and L. How about naman points on the side of angle TMI? Si angle TMI ay ito, TMI.
Those are the points on the side of angle TMI.
Para mas madali nyo ma-identify yung points ng side, tingnan niyo yung angle. Si angle, meron siyang 3 points. Those are the points on the side. So, yan yung TMI. How about the interior of angle TME? Saan ba yung angle TME? Ito, T, M, and E. Interior, ibig sabihin, nasa loob, pero wala sa side ng ating angle. That will be L and I. Those are the interior. How about the exterior of angle TME. Pag sinabing exterior, sa labas. So, ito yung angle natin, TME. Meron ba tayong nasa labas na points? Since wala, ang lalagay natin ay none.
Next is an angle. Angle is a figure formed by two rays called the sides of the angle, sharing a common endpoint called the vertex of the angle. Angle has the degrees. Angle is the unit used in measuring an angle, and we have a device or tool in measuring an angle that will be the protractor. Protractor has 0 to 180 degrees.
Ang kanyang yung measurement. Kapag ito, nag-straight line na yan, 180 degrees. At sa gitna, pag ganyan yung sukat, pag ganito, 90 degrees. So, simple first angle is ito. We have three kinds of angles that we're going to tackle. One is acute. Angle is an angle whose measure is greater than, mas mataas sa 0 degrees, but less than 90 degrees. And here are the example figures of acute angles. So, from 1, nag-range lang siya from 1 hanggang 89 degrees. How about right angle? Pag right angle, ito yung measurement niya ay 90. Exact 90 degrees. Walang labis, walang kulang sa 90 degrees. And ito yung example ng figure. Madali mong ma-identify kung right angle yan. Kapag ito ay may var. Ayan, yung parang square dito sa gilid. Yan yung angle na nagsisilbing 90 degrees. How about naman obtuse? Pag sinabing obtuse, ito yung measurement niya greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. So, ibig sabihin, ang range lang ng degrees o measurement ng ating obtuse angle is 91 to 179 degrees. And these are the example or figure ng isang angle obtuse. Remember this class. When we have 1 degree, it is equals to 60 minutes. And it written as 60 with an apostrophe doon sa taas. Pag may isa lang na ganon, minutes. Kapag naman isang minuto or 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. It written as 60 with 2 apostrophe sa taas. Therefore, when you have a 1 degree, it is equal to 59 minutes 60 seconds. Kapag nakakita ka ng 59 minutes and 60 seconds, it is equal to 1 degree. Let's have an activity. Identify if the given will form a right angle, an acute angle, or an obtuse angle. Number 1, 23 degrees. Acute angle. Number 2, 100 degrees. Obtuse angle. Number 3, 90 degrees. Right angle. How about 90 degrees, 1 minute? It is an obtuse angle. How about 89? Number 5, last. 89 degrees, 59 minutes, and 60 seconds. We have now a right angle. Kasi,
Ang equivalent na
ng 59 minutes, 60 seconds is equal to 1 degrees. Then, add kay 89, we have right angle. Thank you, class. See you next meeting. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified for the other videos. Thank you.